So.
Okay, I thought you soldered your other one.
Yeah, no.
Oh, didn't you buy a kit for one?
It was a hot swap PCB.
Oh, like you? Wait, could you just plug the?
Yeah, the switches just got put in.
Oh, okay. Do you have diodes?
I do.
The kit came with diodes. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have pliers? Like an edge cutter or something.
Don't know.
You need to that you're gonna need because your diodes, unless they're surface mount diodes.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
Let me get them.
But also your switches will have like the thing will be long. The legs. The legs. I don't know. It might come up when I was doing it. I needed some.
That's not gonna focus on them, is it?
Well, you put your hand behind it. The other way around, usually. No, you need to you need to cover the focal area. Oh, jeez.
That's not a good camera.
No. Pull your hand slightly further back. Oh, James, you've not seen YouTube videos before.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You put both your hands so you cover the whole thing so it doesn't focus on the... yeah, and then bring it... Yeah, there we go. And then usually it'll focus on your hands. Oh boy. Just go a bit further away. Those are tiny.
They are tiny.
Okay, you're soldering iron.
Yes.
Do you have flux?
Flux.
Or do you just have solder?
I just have solder.
Okay, that's fine. What kind of solder is it? Is it fluxed solder?
No, I don't know.
Are you already mansplaining?
I am mansplaining. James knows less about soldering than I do. Really, the real expert on soldering is sitting behind me, so I'm sure I'll get her to help us.
I've told you everything I know. There you go.
I don't appreciate you lying to me.
Tis the same.
I don't appreciate your lies.
It's apparently also in bits because my mom thought it was wire.
You should probably not do it on your. Yeah. Is this plumbing solder?
No idea.
Thick.
Is it thick?
It's
the
quite
wire.
thick, yeah.
Oh, oof.
Oh no.
It's gonna be a bit tricky, but I'm sure you'll make it work.
In fact, a little bit of solder on the tip, and then you use that to solder.
Yes, solder surface mount components.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Also, don't do it on your mouse pad. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna move that.
Okay. Well, yeah. Figure out the YouTube stream.
Yes.
Do you actually stream in super high def?
I don't think so. I stream in source, I think, but this camera's only 720.
Yeah, but I mean, there's 720 and then there's this. Just double check that you're streaming at source.
Yeah.
That your camera is, or at least your camera is going at source. Because generally when you share screen and I don't know, let's see, this or
No, what are you doing?
is that the same, or did you change settings?
No, how do I do it? Where's the stream settings?
Because it's not a stream. Isn't it just a camera?
Yeah, it's like the OBS's virtual camera, because otherwise it doesn't work.
Okay, maybe
with
you have to do something.
and the YouTube. It doesn't work with it and the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
I mean, the OBS cameras are at source, so.
Okay. What's your bit rate on the camera?
I don't know where to see that. Doesn't say in the properties of it.
I'll have a look as well. By default, the bitrate in OBS is to virtual camera resolution 720p. Okay.
Normally there's a pop-up telling you, how do you want to do your... Oh, is it share screen that does source?
Yes.
Okay. Camera doesn't.
Okay, well, I'm sure when you do the YouTube thingy, it'll probably come on a bit better.
Okay.
Because you're not the...
Okay.
Yeah. Ah, I can see you're live. I don't know why you're at the top of my subscriptions.
I don't know, because I'm live.
Okay, the quality is just as good.
Oh, okay.
So I might as well just watch on. See. It is 720, but it's the worst 720 I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It might just be the camera, but it might also be.
It's probably the camera. This wasn't expensive.
Well, get to it while I can make fun of you.
Okay. Let's get stuff.
Words.
Maybe I want to go get different solder first, but I don't know where from.
No, okay, I think maybe what we can do is a little. I wonder if there's a. Show me your PCB. Let's see here. A little bit further back, please. A little bit more.
Camera is garbage.
Yeah, like it doesn't autofocus at all.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's a way for us to do a little like a test, like a little test spot. I assume it's like double-sided, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what we could do is just do a little test something somewhere with the solder and see if that works, and then what do you think? Yeah, actually, just pick a spot on the. But yeah, put down some newspaper or something. On
Yeah,
your
no,
desk.
I'm going to go get.
I'm planning to get some
Oh.
sort of pie just in case.
Okay.
Not necessarily, it's fine. But some paper towels between the soldering iron.
Yeah. James, did you hear that?
I did, yes.
Okay. Paper towel and some water.
Yeah.
Sure it is.
Yeah, the water's not really, but the a paper towel is kind of useful.
So what my dad used to do is wet the paper towel.
Yeah, no. Wetting the paper towel does make sense. Because you normally have a sponge, but you lose the sponge immediately. Your soldering iron, is that a...
Oh, actually, it's an awful one as well.
It's probably a plumbing one.
That's probably a problem.
No, it should be fine. You're just gonna have to be very actually, show it to me. Show me has it got like a nice sharp tip?
It's quite sharp, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's sharp enough.
No. Like all the surface mount stuff is all flat tips.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. Because do you have a solder sucker or something like that to get rid of if you mess up?
Of course not.
Okay.
Do you want me to go to like the Chinese store and get something like that? They'll have.
Maybe, but I'm thinking if you can make do with something for now, because you know what? Actually, you can make do with just the soldering iron and a lot of patience.
No, I know what you're talking about,
but having a solder sucker or some wick is generally.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't have a solder sucker.
No, or wick.
It's literally just
But there's
like
gonna be a-
Okay.
my dad's old soldering iron
Yeah.
and
Okay.
solders
well,
that I had.
Okay, no, that'll have to do. But yeah, let's. Okay. Do you have this? Do you have?
Just try.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm just. Do you have like a? Did it come with instructions or something?
Yes, there's a build guide.
Okay, can you send that to me? One of the things about the diodes as well is if you get the direction wrong, it doesn't work.
Yes, yeah, I know.
That's kind of what they're for. So I'll just share the build guide and I can follow along with you. Ah, that's the Shuffle build guide. Let's see. Okay. The OLED screens are going to be freaking cool.
Yes.
I think they're-
Little OLED.
yeah, it's got little OLED screens on it, just so you can see what mode the board is and stuff.
Yeah.
And also put in, I don't know, stuff. It's just to have. It looks like this version on the build guide has support for low profile switches as well.
Yeah,
which I don't
this,
think yours does.
mine doesn't, no.
Yeah. Okay. Components on the
Tweezers.
backs. Tweezers. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually going to be that.
I don't know. It's just on the list. And
End with thin line is cathode. You should go in the direction of the arrow symbol. Okay, they do. Do they have little arrow symbols on your
Yes.
board?
yes, they do.
So, do you have a multimeter?
Of course not.
Okay, so you have actually no way of checking if it worked or not until you're done.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Go.
Okay, so you've soldered before, right?
I have soldered before.
Okay. You've soldered surface mount components before. No,
I have not. No.
no, me neither. Hey, but I've seen videos.
Yeah.
And that's basically the same thing.
I mean, surely it's nothing more than a bit of solder, and you put it on top of it.
So what I've seen when they do surface mount stuff is generally you put solder on all of the contacts first,
Okay.
then put the component there, then melt the solder again.
Okay.
I don't know. Double check me, Linda. So for surface mount components, what I've seen for
Not components, they're those little like tiny little.
yeah, Linda, James, show Linda
Oh.
your diodes.
Just really short legs.
No legs. You'll see. Look. Each in that little box is
It's like a strip of them.
it's a strip of them. You can see. Just cup your hands around the. Yeah, that's perfect. You see, that's like.
Oh yes,
one-
yes, yes. They do have little legs on the one side.
Tiny.
Yeah, but they're flat. And they're tiny.
Yeah.
So what I've seen people do is they put solder on the pads first, and then put the thing down, and then melt the solder. Does that sound right? Linda says no. Just go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
If he has it on the other side, you can use some tape or some press stick to tape it so that he can easily like flip it around and work with it.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. Do you have some like tape or something?
I'm sure I have tape somewhere.
Just thinking like you could tape down the one side, solder it up, and then.
But you can turn because he's gonna have to turn it around.
No, that's the point.
No,
It's
no,
like
just
it's
the
not
one.
like that.
Really.
Yeah.
You put them on the thing. Look, you put them on the thing and you solder it there. Like the legs stick out on it. They're flat. You don't. It's not. There's no holes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, then still tape.
Then this
Because
is
otherwise, he
you-
needs both his hands.
yeah. So taping them down is not a terrible plan like
The
that.
press stick will melt, so
Tape would be
tape
better.
is better. It's not tape, but it's not melt.
No, you can. Like I said, what I've seen people do is put the solder on the thing, put the component down, and then melt the solder, and then it sticks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Linda's agreeing with me now. So
Okay.
she says
Sorry, I thought it through a hole.
no, it doesn't go through a hole. So for the diodes,
Yes.
no, me neither, but I've seen videos. Yeah. So for the surface mount, you might want to do what we just decided is a better way, which is put the diode, put solder on the pads first,
Yes.
and then grab the component with some pliers or something, hold it down, and then just melt the solder to get it on.
Yes, that was the plan, I think.
Okay. So, yeah.
I'm looking for my tweezers. They're not in my little kit of stuff.
Okay, if you don't
Probably
have
a problem.
tweezers, do you have pliers? Just something to hold it.
No, I've got
Nothing.
maybe my dad's toolbox might be upstairs.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
but see if you can get some pliers or something. How do I do a redstone clock?
Corner, because that's silly.
You're right! What the?
It wasn't him, but
Okay. I've come back with a selection.
Okay.
These are wire cutters?
Huh? Those are wire strippers.
Strippers. Yes.
Okay. You can use those as you can
And
use
then these two.
the small pliers or the ones you want. That'll work fine. You had tweezers; those would also be fine. But I think
I cannot find my tweezers.
no, it's fine. The small
I have like a
pliers-
little precision kit thing, and they were in there
Ah,
before, but who knows now?
I just read through the guide.
Mm-hmm.
You have mounting hardware for your Pro Micro.
Yes.
What do you have? Like little standoffy thingies.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
These things, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then the actual thing came with some bigger ones.
Yeah. So let me see. Do the I assume the ones that came separately. So wait, does your Pro Micro not have oh, okay. Can you fit those the ones that came with the Pro Micro into the holes of the other one? Do they fit in?
Not really.
Can you make them if you
They-
try? But I think that's how it's supposed to work.
Kinda. It's not particularly stable, but they do go in.
Mm.
Like,
Okay. Do they like hold?
they don't hold, no.
You not shove them in deeper. I don't know. Like from the
No.
picture, it looks like you can shove them in.
No. Doesn't look like it.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that. I think when we get to that later. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with the diodes because that's however many switches this is times a diode.
Yeah. 58.
58. Good fun. Okay.
Good fun.
Yeah. So, what you should do is, so obviously you're going to need to plug in your soldering iron.
Yes.
Then heat it up and then put a little bit of solder on the tip and take your, like once it's warm, take your,
Yeah.
what's that thing called? Your kitchen paper.
And
And kind of like take off the old solder and put on new solder and rub it on there.
okay.
Oh yeah, obviously fold it a whole bunch of times so you don't burn yourself.
Yes.
And then obviously sometimes
Oh, you've streamed stuff before.
Yeah,
That's
we
why
did those attempts with. Oh yes, yeah.
That's why I have you on my subscribers.
Yeah.
You have one subscriber, James?
I do. I'm famous, Mom. Look. Okay. Ooh, it lights up. Nice.
Now we use the power of patience. Yeah, grab your solder and we'll solder up now. It's gonna take a couple minutes, but yeah, we can solder up the pad. We'll put a little bit of solder on each of the pads.
Mhm.
You're looking for in the picture a tiny amount.
Yes.
I wonder if you should do one side and then hold it there. I think one side. Okay. I'm
You mean like
Google
one
how
half?
to- they always use a whole bunch of flux, so
Okay.
you don't have any of that, so that's gonna make it a little harder.
Yeah.
it's tricky.
Where do I even get flux?
Like hardware store.
Okay. Because I can go to like Micah. No, Micah will be closed, won't they? 'Cause they close at like 12.
Hold on. Okay. No, they're not using flux. Okay, no. You should be good. Yeah. So what they say here is apply solder to the one pad, put the component down, then you like put it down, melt the solder, then go do the other pad.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can just share a short snippet of the bit that. There. You go.
Yeah, googling it is probably best.
Now, I've seen people do this before. I
But I think
Okay. Let's see, share. There you go, James. Maybe not in this channel, actually. Never mind. Here now. There you go.
Apply a bit of solder on solder pad, then push the component in its desired place, and then reheat the applied solder on the pad.
Okay.
Now apply the solder on the other side of the component, and that's it.
So let's do one as a quick test and see if you need to go and get better equipment.
Yes.
And then after that, if it works, then we can just go and put solder on the one side of each of them or something. I mean, you've got to hold it there a little bit to take it to warm. Like, it doesn't melt instantly. Yeah, okay, it's warm. Okay. Don't breathe this stuff in.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Do you have a fan going or something?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
be sure to open your door.
Yeah. Linda says open your door.
Door is
but
wide
also
open.
Just have a fan blowing over your work area a little bit. Okay.
Cold, which is annoying.
But it's better than. Yeah. So that's yeah, basically that. You just kind of rub over the thing to clean the solder off. Okay. Okay, good luck. What's the next 10 hours of your life? Is it not picking up solder?
No.
It's not sticking to it?
Yeah.
And you must just wait until it's warmer. I guess it comes a lot of smoke.
Maybe it's plumbing solder.
It's not great solder. I might just wait till tomorrow.
Why? What's happening tomorrow?
Micah will be open.
No, I mean, you're not going to find decent solder at Mica. You're going to need to go to an electronics shop.
Yeah, I don't. There's only one down.
Solder pad.
Nope, they have plumbing solder. Look, you can get away with plumbing solder, I think. Because it does have flux in it and it works the same. It's basically the same stuff. The difference is the thickness. Now you can be really aggressive because you've got like... Okay, cool. Okay, try doing it. The other thing is that you... Yeah, okay, give it a go.
Okay.
You do it on one of the pads. One of the diode pads. You're blocking the view.
I don't know if there's anything I can do about that.
It's okay.
Nope.
Know what?
I just dropped it through the hole.
No. I mean, like, do it on one of the diode pads.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm trying to.
But then there shouldn't be a hole there.
Yeah, I know, but I dropped. Come on.
Okay.
Really are tiny. I'll heat up.
What's wrong?
The tip's not heated.
Is your
Like,
Tip's not heated.
the tip's, like, the tip of it's not melting the solder.
very opposite?
Yeah, so you don't happen to have sandpaper, do you?
I might do upstairs.
Yeah, go check if you have some sandpaper, because what you can do with a really shoddy tip is, I mean, turn off your soldering iron before you
Yeah.
go upstairs. But what you can do, what I've done recently, is just sand off the oxide layer on the tip.
Yeah.
It helps a bit. Let's see.
The Winkles friend. Hey.
Nothing inside of here but blood and
I have a jigsaw, but no sandpaper.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
I don't think that's really the same thing.
So what you can do is you don't use the tip, you use the sort of like flat side of it.
Yeah, but that is making me nervous.
You don't have to worry too much about breaking anything. Just as long as you're not holding the thing on there too long, it should be fine. Your soldering iron's probably not gonna get hot enough to break anything, really.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be too worried if I was you. Again, I have nothing to back this up.
It can fit components with electronics aside from.
Yeah.
So it's a balance, but I mean, he's got to get it on there somehow.
That's exactly it. He does have to get it on there somehow. So yeah, you can also, one thing you can do is heat up the pad and put solder on the pad, if there's enough space on there as well.
Not with the tip not working.
Yeah. So yeah, then
Really is tiny.
what you can do as well is put molten solder on the soldering iron and then apply the soldering iron to the pad. Because the nice thing about molten solder is it's a very good heat heat transfer thing.
Yeah.
If you need, is the solder just not sticking to the?
It's just not sticking to it. It just keeps dropping off.
Oh, that might be a problem.
Yeah.
Can't get the solder to stick onto the soldering iron, and you're gonna have a hard time moving things around and stuff.
Yeah. I might just have to go get a new soldering iron.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh well.
So is
It's
it-
because it's covered in. It's because it's like really covered in oxide. It's, you have steel wool. For,
No. I don't do
Yes.
dishes.
Do you have a thing to clean dishes with?
you have a thing to clean dishes with.
I don't clean dishes.
No, but like one of those sponges with like a rough side.
Probably. I
Okay.
just put everything in the dishwasher.
I mean, if you have one of those, just unplug the soldering iron. Yeah. Well, if you have one of those, what you can do is try and scrape off the thing. But I think maybe
A new one might
Oh.
be a bad idea anyway.
no. I think a new one might not be a bad idea. Okay, we'll try again tomorrow. Or
Yes.
I mean, maybe. Where do you live again?
Hillcrest.
Please he's got off between Christmas and New Year, so he should come here. Not for that.
You want to come and borrow my soldering iron? Bring Michael's one as well.
Yeah.
You can come over here and just we can solder.
Exciting.
There's the Builders Express in Hillcrest. You've got 20
Yeah.
minutes to get there.
I'm not gonna make that.
And that's the only place that I can see is still open.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to play some VR?
I'm very not set up to do anything.
I mean, I've got time. You can set up.
Okay, sure.
You can stop
Where am
streaming.
I?